Hello everyone, welcome back. How you doing? This episode here, I'm going to go over my Taurus again. Customer service has sent me this box, or sent me my gun back. Just waited for FedEx. I've already cleaned it. Okay, as you know, the issue was the trigger spring was broken on this gun, which I don't have an issue with as long as they're willing to fix it. And there's some good news. The Taurus has now changed their warranty to a lifetime warranty on all the TH series and many other guns. So I no longer have to worry about a 1 year warranty. The 1 year warranty is just like the finish and maybe just the you know, simple things. As far as the functioning of the gun, like the trigger spring, the hammer, and all this other stuff, the actual gun itself, I think is covered under a lifetime warranty. It's kind of weird. It's 1 year on the finish and some other, cosmetic stuff, but the actual gun is lifetime. So that's good news for me. I'm glad. I'm happy. So they did fix this gun, and the trigger spring is fixed. The trigger spring is fixed. I put the G sight in there. I put a brand new G sight in here. Let's check it. This is the magazine I sent them, of course. And so, okay. Let's just take a look at it. I've already cleaned it. So, and this time, I don't know if you can see it or not. You probably can't. I can't really get a good camera angle on this. If you notice, my apparel has changed from wearing black to mostly I'll be wearing white now. That's just the way I do things. In the winter I wear black, in the summer I wear white. So now, interestingly enough, the trigger spring that they did replace on this one, it coils around this trigger bar right here, the pin, the roll pin here, 3 times instead of twice. So they did replace what it is, and it looks like they may have cleaned the parts, because I see this roll pin. I don't know if you could take a really see that or not, but this roll pin has been, looks like it's been pinned out. This one as well, and this one looks like they just took the whole thing apart, gave it a good cleaning and maybe a polishing is what I suspect. Yeah, some of these pins look like they've been knocked out. I don't know about this one, but it looks like this one and this one, so they had to get to the they had to get to the strut and the spring in here, as well as this part right here. They probably wanted to look at, see what was dragging, what was causing the drag on this gun. And well, anyways, so they changed their lifetime, their warranty to a lifetime. So I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So there's nothing to really compare. Same situation, except there was a minor difference. This sight here, and this slide came from my other gun. But the sight, for some reason, the rear sight broke off. So instead of sending both my guns, I just switched my sight. I switched my upper slide, put it on here, and just sent it out to them. And the set screw the set screw broke off, and it was actually in the frames. I don't know how they got it out, but well, they fixed it. So nothing to really look at. I'm happy they fixed it. Okay, excellent. Now I'll be dry firing again. So I got my, I don't know if you could tell, but I have my belt set up a little differently. So I'm going to be, well, this is my training belt. Sometimes I do carry this way, but during the summer I don't walk around like this. I'll be reverting back to my fanny pack and unfortunately no body armor because it's too damn hot. Anyway, so this is going to be my carry gun right here for training purposes only. So I have the two TH9Cs here. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I'll be training with these guns here. Actually, let me take off this slide, put it back on my original. I switched the slide out because the this slide belongs to this. That slide belongs to this gun actually, and this is empty because I have no. Right now, I have no intention of carrying this gun as my carry conceal gun because it's right now I just have to make sure that the trigger spring will not break, and until then I'm not willing to carry this gun because there could be a time where I need it, and one day I pull on this trigger and the trigger spring doesn't return. That's going to be a big issue for me. So I'm not willing to take that chance anyways. So, all right, so this slide goes back onto this gun because the slide is numbered to match the gun here. And put this slide back on to this one. Okay, excellent. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do with these guns? Okay. Oh, hold on. I do also have anyways, let's just put this away. Okay. So what am I going to do with these guns? What am I going to do with these guns here? Well, right now, what I'm going to do with these guns is I'm still going to train with them. I'll be training with these guns. They're very similar in just every practical modern day semi-auto pistol. There's water right here for some reason. So they're practically useful for training. So that's all there are. This gun right now is just a training tool for me. It's also an actual real gun as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to keep using this because Taurus now has a lifetime warranty on their guns. So I'm going to keep using this. I'm going to find out how many times I can break this trigger as well as this one. But what I like about it, it is hammer fired. Using the laser cartridge with it allows me to shoot multiple times. Now that I got two, I can, double fist. Go back to double fisting, everybody. I can strengthen my left trigger finger and strengthen my right trigger finger on the double action. Full pound trigger pull. That's pretty heavy. So it's going to help me strengthen my trigger finger. And if anything, whatever I do and learn from these guns, I can transition to any single double action pistol. All right. I can transition to a Glock. It's not that difficult. It might be even better, and I might be even faster and better when I transition to a Glock. So right now, these are just training tools for me. That's all they are, just training tools. It is a real gun. So if I was going to buy a training tool, I'd rather buy a real gun that I just put a laser cartridge in, and I'm able to use them as training tools. So until I'm more comfortable with the trigger spring not breaking on me, and I won't know until I keep pulling that trigger, and I'll keep making a video about it. Until then, I'm not quite willing to carry these, but I'm willing to train with them. I don't regret buying them. They still are pretty good guns, especially for laser dry fire training. They're awesome. Just because of the hammer fire. Again, just pull that trigger and you'll see a laser come out. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll keep training with these, and you'll still see me making the laser dry fire videos. Those are great. And again, I don't have any regrets as long as Taurus is willing to, you know, make the repairs at their expense. You know, since it is their gun, they did make it, right? There's really nothing wrong with the gun, you know, inherently, other than the trigger spring will break if you pull that trigger enough times. But as long as they're willing to fix it, I will still use it. I don't mind buying a Taurus. I don't know if I'll buy another one of these now that I know the weakness of this gun. But I may consider a Taurus PT92. I'm considering also maybe even a Beretta. Anything hammer fired, I think there's still a market for hammer fire, especially for laser dry fire training and actual, you know, real world use of these guns. I don't regret buying them. Using the laser cartridge and training with this gun has taught me a lot. It's taught me how to grip, the different grips. It taught me about the gun itself and the sights. This sight is slightly different than this sight, believe it or not. There's a slight difference. I know they're adjustable, but I may have to do some adjustments. So it's forcing my hand to learn more about firearms in general. Anyways, this is going to conclude this episode. I still think Taurus is still a good company. The customer service is what's really, I think, making them stand out. Because if it wasn't for the customer service and their warranty repair and the fact that they changed to a lifetime warranty, all these guns are now lifetime warranty, the TH9 series. So I still give them a thumbs up. I'll still, you know, the guns are so cheap and very inexpensive compared to other brands. They're still, in my opinion, they're still worth buying. You know, they still are. Still worth buying. Anyways, it's going to end my video here. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, or even do a video response. Until next time, everyone, stay tuned. Bye.